So, yeah, I mean, let's, I just don't want to overreact to this game too much. Yes, the Kings lost. It was a tough game. They were sloppy. So were the Jazz. But there were really a lot of good things to take away from this. This is one of the best, if not the best, team in the Western Conference. They were number 1 in the league last year in terms of wins. And they battled hard all night long. And at the end of the day, it's simply, sometimes we overcomplicate things. The Kings just didn't make enough shots in this game. Mm-hmm. If they would have made 3 more threes, we're going to overtime, right?
Yep.
Only 3.
And, you look at this year's Kings team, you try and compare them to like Kings of yesteryears, the comeback Kings. Those teams were known for getting down 18, right, 20 points in the second, third quarter, and then making a run in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And this Kings team is completely different.
Absolutely.
This Kings team they play ahead, they control the tempo, and then unfortunately we've seen it 2 games in a row now where they've kind of lost their way in the fourth quarter. I know they gave up a ton of points tonight in the third quarter, but they were still in control.
As they did against Portland also.
They were still in control of the game. And they had a chance to lose that game against Portland, but they end up pulling it out. Unfortunately, they lost tonight. But I feel like in the bigger picture, this gives this young Kings team more confidence, more situational experience in these late games against good teams. And don't forget, the Kings have a very brutal start to the season. They got the Portland Trailblazers, the Utah Jazz, the Golden State Warriors, yep, and then the Phoenix Suns. Yep. That's a brutal 4 games to start out the season.
And then I think they play Dallas after that, which is not an easy game either. And there's another one against Utah in there in that first 10 games also. So,
yeah. It's crazy. It's life in the Western Conference,
but
right?
Yeah, I mean, you can't cry. That's the way it is in the NBA. It's not just the Kings that have schedules like that. So, if you want to be a playoff team, you got to come out here and you got to win some of these games. So, and the effort is there. They've been in a position. They won against Portland. Yes, they gave up a lot of points, like you said, in the second half, but they made stops when they needed to, and they came out on top on the road. Tonight, same thing. They put themselves in a position to win this game, just didn't hit shots.
Welcome, everyone, who's just jumping in now to the stream. This is the Royal Rebounds Podcast with